So as much as I love riding and I love my coaching work, a big part of my life is taking the dogs out to go play. And on Monday I took them out to go play at the Berkeley Marina here. We threw the Frisbee around, and I tried filming some of my thoughts, and it was just pretty windy, so the sound quality wasn't there, and it was kind of hard to hear what I was saying. So I had to, put a hold on it and to get some work done the last couple days. But just to briefly summarize the Diablo challenge, the day of the event. So, I got up, I got ready, headed out the door, felt pretty decent, and was able to get, a decent warm-up in, not quite as long of a warm-up as I would have liked. And then, we went out, we kept a pretty solid pace. So it was my intention to go out and, ride a pretty fast time. And I think other people knew that I was capable of doing that and knew that that was my intention. So some people, in the front group were generally fairly content to let me lead a good portion of the way. Definitely people took a few pulls here and there, but at least half the time I was probably on the front for a good part of the climb. But a quarter of the way up, a half the way up, 3/4 of the way up, each of those splits were just a little bit slow of what we needed to set the record. We were probably 15 to 20 seconds slow per split. And so, I was pretty close to being at my limit about 3/4 of the way up. Cooper Shanks kind of didn't really attack, but just kind of pulled through pretty hard and accelerated enough to get a gap on the three of us, me, Kirk, and Giovanni. And then Giovanni and Kirk were able to pull in front of me. I was feeling pretty gassed. I could have dug in a little bit deeper and tried to stay with them a little bit longer, but I think at that point it was clear to me that I'd done the best that I could up to that point, and just my training going into it wasn't sufficient to get me the result that I wanted. So I had to just be content with that, but also know that I had done my best effort up until that point. So the last 10 minutes, I saw that there was a gap opening between me and them, and there was nobody within sight behind us. So I just kind of cruised in the last 10 minutes, and they kind of fought it out for the win. Giovanni was riding really strong, but he wasn't really extremely strategic about how he was racing. Kirk is really smart. I think that Cooper and Giovanni might have been a little bit fitter. We'll see. It doesn't really matter, but Kirk was able to outsmart Cooper and accelerate past him in the last little bit and take the win. But anyway, it was a really good ride. It was hard. It was a lot of fun going out there and seeing a bunch of my clients and a bunch of friends and just people that I know riding up the mountain and doing a fun event. And that's about it for just the event summary. Yeah, it was a good ride. I really was kind of disappointed that I wasn't able to do quite what I wanted to do going into it, but the event happens when it happens, and you can't really I don't know, you can't be attached mentally or emotionally to a scenario that isn't actually playing out in real life. So I did my best, and so I'll recap some other thoughts and feelings about it separately in other videos. Hi Charlie, you like the camera, buddy? Do you want to do the camera? I could do it, Dad. I could do it. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you. Okay, that's it for this video. Good boy, Charlie.